about alright. It will do. Whatever we do. Hello everyone and welcome back to plot 42. Today's day 24, I believe. I've just started off kind of weeding out some bindweed because of the heat, and then we've just had some rain. Lots of the bindweed and other stuff is just swamped. So I'm just trying to get on top of that first thing, and then once I've got on top of that, I can move on to other stuff. I forgot my trainers, so gardening in Crocs today, which isn't great because I can't really use my spade or anything. So I think it's about time I dig up my shallots. They're not growing more, they're not doing much more. I pull these bad boys up, and then there's lots of bark chipping. I'm going to try and like cover the area just so it keeps everything down. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad looking shallot, to be fair. So once I've dug up, I'm going to leave them on the side to dry out for a little bit. Not too much, but just dry out. Teeny tiny bit. And then yeah, eat them. First harvest of shallots. I'm just going to dig up some more potatoes. Dug up a few already. They've gained more size since the last one. So when you're digging up your potatoes, you want to go close to the plant, but not where the plant is, because you might risk forking a potato. Look at these, beautiful. That is heavy. We are heavy with potatoes. My God, there's a lot in here. Now that I've dug out the shallots, there's a big empty space. It's been weeded, but it's gonna probably grow wildflowers pretty quickly. So there's been a delivery of chippings. What I might do is just wet the ground. It has been raining, so the ground is wet. But if I wet the ground and then pour some chippings on it, it's mulching the ground, but also it will hold back any wildflowers to grow because it's going to block out all the light. Just so then I'm not worrying about it too much, or having to go back over it. The area that it's in is going to be where a raised bed will be anyway, so I can't do much, and I want to build the raised bed, so it's probably the best thing to do for the time being until I can do something else. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Go get Betty, get some chippings and mulch basically, and I will do the same with the potatoes. I need to clear all the potato plants out of the way. I might let them wilt first, and then I can chuck them into the compost heap. If I chuck them onto the compost heap now, runs the risk of growing potatoes in my compost heap, which I don't particularly want. So I can let them wilt, let them dry out, then it'd be compost heap time. Pulling it here for day 24. I'm pretty tired now, and I've got a basket load of goodies, lettuce. I've took some more parsley, some spinach leaves. I'm taking the shallots as well. Super productive day. Lots to take home and to eat. Yes, and yeah, I'll see you on day 25. Wow, halfway to 50 then. Can't wait, oh my God. Ooh, wow. This feels like I haven't sat in front of the camera at the allotment for a little while. I have been here on and off, but not as much as I'd like, and I haven't recorded it because they're not really done much. Like, it's just mainly tidying and stuff. But you know, it's day 25. I'm here for a good time. I am building the foundations of what I want to do with this plot. So I started out with marking out where I want these raised beds to go with some bamboo sticks, and I really like the idea. I really like this idea. I'm hoping, I've just released a big Megamondo update of the allotment, so I'm kind of like up to date with everything. Everything's in time with harvesting and stuff, because I know like Gardener's World is always a week behind. Not a lot really going on here anyway. So the bamboo canes are here. It's going to be 3 raised beds. I've worked it out to be, they're going to be 1.20 m this way. Don't know the width that way, but 1.20 m along here, and then they will have, actually no, yes, there's a 60 centimetre gap in between each one, so I can work my way around. And then I've made a 40 centimetre gap from the back towards the end of the ends of the bed. Now they look a bit small, but for me, who I'm now kind of moving my focus onto turning this into my dream cottage garden, I think that's plenty. And like, I have hardly grown any vegetables this year because I personally don't eat a lot. And you might be asking, like, why have you got a lot but if you don't eat vegetables? But it also helps me keep everything to a minimum. So like, I have grown so many potatoes this year, and there's still like a ton to harvest, and I'm giving loads away to friends, which is really nice, but it's just too much. So with these beds, I can keep everything down to like the bare minimum and like just enough for me, and just so there's not waste or anything either. So I think this is a great move forward. So the beds are going to come all the way up to like this kind of point, and then from this point onwards towards the shed is going to be perennials, annuals, everything. And then at the back, beyond that pile, the front is going to be a little wildflower meadow. I'm being really eccentric and having 2 pots in my plot. I'm going to have another one here, and then I kind of want to, thanks to Hampton Court, I now want like a little bridge over a pond. Don't know how that's going to happen. I might just like make it look like it's a thing. All this wood to like start making a fence. So I think I'm going to start doing that, and a picket fence all the way around my plot, except from the right hand side, where half of it's going to be raspberry canes. Yeah, I want a picket fence because bitch, get out, you know, like this is my plot of land. Don't you come into my plot of land. I'm just picking up, so you might not be able to hear me as well. Probably not, but I've just cut some more posts. Didn't think to film me sawing because it takes forever. But I'm gonna put these in along there and then start building the fence for the front. And my plan is slowly coming into fruition, and it's gonna make me so much happier. So, fence posts are in. I am like, you've got the hard mood. I am so happy right now. Now to just fill in and have the first fence. 1, 2, 4, 5. I think it's gonna be 5. Basically, I've just rebuilt a pallet, but it looks really cute. It's gonna hopefully hold up. It's a bit width, but I think I can help secure that a bit better, or just whack it in a bit more. should help it keep it nice and sturdy. But yeah, one fence done, just the rest of this side to go, and yeah, I'm really excited. I might join that, make this corner up and join the corner. I built my pathway literally like this big, but it's gonna have to stretch like this, or I make an extra little bit, or I make a wee gate or something. Yeah, I probably will put another panel here, but I need it to be big enough for a wheelbarrow. So I'll wheelbarrow measure it, and then I'll create a little bit, maybe do something interesting, I don't know. But yeah, definitely make a little gate that comes in inwards. Oh, it's gonna make a backyard. Okay, I have built my first part of the fence. Oh yeah, look at me go. I love, don't mess with me with this drill. Looking so good, I love it. It looks so nice. I might do this corner bit and then maybe call it a day there. Not too sure, we'll see how it goes. I'm getting drill happy and that's not usually a good thing. Done this little corner, so it is looking hella cute. I really love it. Right, so far down. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I've just got to do a little bit of watering, which you don't need to watch me do. But it's a really good start to my little fence, building it in. I need a lot more posts, so I'm gonna have to figure out how many more I need. It's gonna be quite a few. But it feels nice because everything's like taking shape now and just like becoming a really, really lovely space. So yeah, I'm gonna leave day 25 here and I'll catch you on the next one. See you there.